Dogo, a notorious bandits leader, has been reportedly killed by the Nigerian army troops during Operation Hadarin Daji. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories. At number 1, Dogo, a notorious bandits leader, has been reportedly killed by Nigerian army troops during Operation Hadarin Daji. The news was disclosed by Bashir Ahmad, former Special Assistant on Digital Communications to ex-President Muhammadu Buhari on Wednesday morning. He was among 97 suspected terrorists wanted by the Defense Headquarters. Gide's crimes include kidnapping, rape, cattle rustling, and armed robbery, causing numerous deaths and village destruction. His operational headquarters rotating among states in the northwest, especially Sokoto, Zamfara, Kebbi, and Katsina. At number 2, the Traditional Religion Worshippers Association has requested federal and state governments to establish schools that teach traditional religious knowledge as a topic. Fayemi Fakayode, the association's Oyo State Branch Secretary, emphasized the necessity of incorporating traditional religious knowledge into primary and secondary school curricula to educate future generations about Yoruba history and culture. Fakayode emphasized the harmful influence of miseducation on African identity and culture, which leads to misconceptions about traditional religion. He advocated for initiatives to incorporate traditional religious knowledge as a subject in schools with support from both traditionalists and government officials. At number 3, the Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit, NFIU, has disclosed that the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, raised over $160,000 through monthly dues and crowdfunding efforts. According to NFIU's counter-terrorism financial newsletter, IPOB's financial network is linked to 54 individuals globally with diaspora affiliates across 22 countries. The report identified 27 entities registered under IPOB's name globally, with the highest number of registrations in the United States and the United Kingdom. The funds were reportedly disbursed to transmission, media, and broadcasting companies in Bulgaria, South Africa, and the United Kingdom. At number 4, Bureau de change operators have refuted claims circulating on social media that the dollar is now selling at 1,000 naira at the parallel market. Contrary to the reports, operators stated that the dollar is selling at around 1,300 naira. The reports had suggested a dollar rate of 1,000 naira along Sheraton Hotel Zone 4 Abuja with a rush to sell off dollars. However, operators like Abdul Salam BDC clarified that they are selling at 900 naira only if the purchase is over $5,000. The Central Bank of Nigeria recently set guidelines for BDCs to sell at 1,269 naira per dollar, following an order to sell $10,000 to each operator at 1,251 naira per dollar. At number 5, the Federal Character Commission, FCC, has called on all federal tertiary institutions to adhere to the principles of federal character in their recruitment processes. This directive, according to FCC's Director of Public Affairs and Communication, Chuks Okoli, is in line with Section 14, subsection B of the Nigerian Constitution. He pointed out that the Commission's mandate was to enforce the federal character principle, which aims to ensure fair and equitable distribution of posts and socio-economic amenities and infrastructural facilities amongst the federating units nationwide. Okoli noted that the adherence to FCC guidelines is mandatory, and failure to comply would be considered an offense punishable under the law. At number 6, the National Agency for Food, Drugs Administration and Control, NAFDAC, has confiscated banned pharmaceutical products worth millions in Onitsha, Anambra State, and uncovered fake alcohol manufacturing plants in Enugu and Imo states. The agency's Southeast Zone Director, Martins Iluyomade, disclosed this, stating that the seized drugs included codeine syrup, Refinol, and Tramadol capsules. Iluyomade commended the successful operations in Anambra and highlighted the public health risk posed by these dangerous substances. Additionally, a factory producing unapproved dry gin was discovered in Enugu State, further underscoring the need for stringent regulatory actions against illicit drug and alcohol operations. At number 7, employees of the University College Hospital UCH Ibadan have expressed unhappiness with the hospital's prolonged power outage at a meeting called by the Joint Action Committee, JAC. The Ibadan Electricity Distribution Company, IBEDC, stops the hospital's electricity supply due to an outstanding debt of 495 million naira. Comrade Oludayo Olabambe, chairman of the JAC, has appealed to the federal government, Governor Seyi Makinde, and other stakeholders for assistance, stating that the staff is unable to carry out their jobs properly without electricity. The Congress underscored the severe difficulties confronting hospital staff and the urgent need for assistance to repair the power outage. At number 8, a World Health Organization (WHO) Europe report covering 44 countries found that 16% of children aged 11 to 15 were cyberbullied in 2022, up from 13% 4 years previously. Hans Kluge, Regional Director for Europe, described the research as a wake-up call to combat bullying and violence. According to the survey titled Health Behavior in School-Aged Children, 15% of boys and 16% of girls reported being cyberbullied at least once in the last few months. While other forms of bullying remained mostly steady, cyberbullying increased slightly. Boys in Bulgaria, Lithuania, Moldova, and Poland saw the most cyberbullying, while Spain had the lowest amounts. At number 9, Lionel Messi has been ranked as the top footballer of all time by the Daily Mail, with Cristiano Ronaldo placed in the 10th position. The ranking highlights a significant gap between Messi and Ronaldo, two modern-day legends of the sport. Brazilian forward Neymar did not make the list, which also features iconic players such as Pelé, Maradona, Zidane, Cruyff, Di Stefano, Ronaldo Nazario, Garrincha, and Zico. Messi's 8 Ballon d'Or awards and Ronaldo's 5 contribute to their standing as two of football's greatest players. Finally, at number 10, Malam Bacai Jr., the son of Guinea-Bissau's former president, was sentenced to more than 6.5 years in prison for his role in a multinational heroin trafficking conspiracy. According to a statement made by the U.S. Justice Department, Sankara intended to use drug revenues to fund a coup in Guinea-Bissau to become president and establish a drugs regime. He was caught in Tanzania in July 2022 and extradited to the United States, where he pleaded guilty to conspiracy to distribute controlled substances. Sankara's father, Malam Bacai was Guinea-Bissau's interim leader and eventually president before passing away in 2012. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.